All right, guys. As you can see by just the environment that I'm in now, uh, I've been busy. I've been busy with the truck. As you can see, I got LED lights now. And back here on the sliding glass door, I put up spider webs. And I'll play a clip right here showing you the tinting, how the tinting looks, and the spider webs right here on the back. They got lights on them, spider web lights. And this one's not lighting how I want it. There we go. I want all the lights on. And it's cool because in this environment, you can't see the spider, you can't see the webs. It just looks like stars in the back. And I love that. On top of that, I got the LED. Let me show you going on with that. We got the spider web lights. It looks like stars here in the back. And then I wrapped LED lights. This is one string of lights wrapped all the way around. I started here and I went all the way around the counter, came down here, went up here, all the way around the bed. And I built a cabinet too, by the way, guys. I built a cabinet. I went under the cabinet all the way around here just to match it with this side. Came down and then brought it up around the back of the couch. And yes, I did build a cabinet. This thing is heavy as hell. What I ended up doing was just building a box. And then I put cargo right here in the front to hold everything in. But also, let me see if I can show you guys. On camera, I also have this front pocket. You can see where my toilet paper's at right now. I also have this pocket to store stuff up here too. So it's holding everything in, and I got an extra cargo pocket, which is great. And then I put some cargo over here, some cargo on this side, and move those little containers up here, which I'll eventually replace those at some point. They're too small for me. But it's good so far. And then I did like some decorations. I put up some fake plants everywhere. I got these fall pumpkin fake planters up here and put some up there and put some on each side of the spice rack up here. And it's great, man. And I put one up here. And it's so much cozy in here now. I love it. I love it. It's so relaxing in here. So I finally have time to make another video. Little romance update. I met somebody and we get along very well. We spend a lot of time together on Discord call or playing a game together, watching movies together. It's been really, really fun getting to know this person and getting closer to them. And just things have been very well. She lives on the other side of the country. She's from Florida. But at least she's in the same country. At least it's not completely impossible for something to happen in the future. Not much else to say other than that. You know, I think it's too soon to get wrapped up in all that. But things have been going great. Yeah, and I hope they continue to go great with this person. I really like her. What else, man? What else? I am closing my eBay store, or my store's already been closed. I couldn't keep the storage unit that all my inventory was in. I moved all my stuff to my mom's storage unit for now. Most of it, I'm going to find somebody who just wants to buy all of it for really cheap, give it to them, hold on to that cash. And my next plan in life is I need to figure out how to get my foot in the world of mental health. What I want to do, I'm getting chills just talking about this. Like this is so important to me. The only job that makes sense to me, right, The only job where I'm participating in this world that we're stuck in, that we were born into, and try to do something that makes a difference. The only thing that makes sense to me is working in mental health to help other people with their mental health. Mental health is something that I have a long history with. I've been depressed since I was 11 years old. And I've been in and out of mental hospitals. I've met a lot of other people in the hospitals and also people outside the hospital who have problems with their mental health. And I've always been very good with helping those people feel better about their situations and helping them climb out of a lot of crap that they've been buried in. So that's what I feel like I need to do with my life. I'm going to continue to live in here. The plan is to go to the mental hospital and volunteer and get hired through volunteering and then work my way up whatever ladder that they have to provide. And spend the rest of my life doing that, working in the mental health field in whichever way that I can contribute. Because to me, I know a lot of you guys for sure can see this image that I'm about to paint for you. I'm sure that you already have seen this image. The state of the world is very spiritually, mentally, a lot of times physically unhealthy. If we are going to live in a better world, people have to make better choices. And to make, let's say, healthier choices. And to make healthier choices, you need to have a healthier mind, healthier mindset, right? I think in order for the world to get better than what it is right now, we got to start with ourselves and our mental health. To make healthy choices, you have to have a healthy mind and to make a healthy choice. So I think that it starts with mental health. I don't think it starts with where our funding, our taxes, political, whatever. I don't think any of that matters until after we can work on our mental health. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with my thoughts on the world and what I'm supposed to be doing or what I should be doing with my life. I want to work in mental health and I want to contribute and I want to at least try to help as many people as I can between now and when I die. So that's what's going on. I failed. I don't want to say, okay, so maybe I'm wording it wrong. I didn't exactly fail as a businessman because my store has 100% positive reviews. I was really good at taking care of my customers. They all wrote nothing but pleasant things about me. I have 100% positive reviews. Not 99%, or anything lower than that. Not 99.9%, 100% positive reviews. I didn't fail in the aspect of being able to take care of my customers. Where I failed was having the knowledge and ability to accumulate enough inventory flow to keep a healthy cash flow. I suck at that. I got lazy. I had other things that I felt like were more important as far as priorities go. I was dealing with a whole bunch of other crap behind the scenes. If my friends watching this know all the crap that I was dealing with. And it didn't work out. I'm going to take it as a learning experience. If I ever want to do this again, and I could do this again easily, I could get another store going. I can get inventory coming in, but I would have to be very persistent on inventory flow. If I want healthy cash flow, I need healthy inventory flow. I need inventory in that people want and out, turn into cash. And I didn't have that. My shit started slowing down like the beginning of this year. No, like towards the end of last year. People just the stuff that I had, all the good stuff, people kept buying. And I got to a point where I didn't have good enough stuff anymore. And people stopped buying from me, and I wasn't making much money per month anymore. And it sucked. But I did it. I did do it. I did try. I'm still alive. I survived. I know how this stuff works now. If I want to do it again, I'll have to come with a better game plan. But that this past year, I've been living off of eBay and living in a box truck, and I survived. I don't know how long this volunteering thing is gonna take, but I do have money in my savings I can live off of while I put all of my ambitions and passion into trying to get my foot in the mental health world. So I'll be living off my savings. I'm gonna be trying to do that. Yeah, there's nothing much else to say about that. That's where I am at with my life and everything going on. Another thing that let me put this on. Another thing that I want to talk about, and let's change the lights up before we do that, because I really want to talk about this topic. Let's get some more lights in here. So I've been delving into tarot cards. Let me try to get my deck out. My deck out. I didn't say what you thought I said. Let me get my deck out. Perverts. My mom gave me this really cool thing to hold my cards in. She actually has been helping me out with a lot of this, learning about this stuff. I didn't know that she already had like a whole collection of decks, and she had some experience with this stuff. She doesn't really do tarot. She does oracle cards. If you guys don't know what oracle cards are, oracle cards have like a lot of the messages already written on them, which is just a lot easier to do readings with. What I want to learn is tarot cards, where you have to interpret the reading yourself. And I've been learning a lot. Let me shuffle these cards, pull some cards out, and test my knowledge, and I'll tell you what some of these cards mean. I'm working on the meaning right now for every card. And I got most of them. I got most of them memorized, for sure. The court cards are a little hard for me, and I think maybe just a few major arcana cards I'm struggling with memorizing. But for the most part, there might be a few minor arcana cards as well, actually. But let's just say I got like 75% of them down. So what we're gonna do is split this in half and start pulling cards. So we got Two of Pentacles. As you can see kind of like an infinite, like, numeral sign between his hands. And that reminds me that this card, one of its meanings is time management, right? This card is to remind you about managing time. This card is about balance. The number 2 in general is about balance. And then the 2 pentacles he's holding in each hand, the star in a circle is called a pentacle. And pentacles mean material and physical, the material and physical world. So like, money, material, your health, stuff like that. And then him holding these 2 pentacles means, your priorities. Pay attention to your priorities. Or maybe you're trying to balance your priorities, or you're trying to figure out what to prioritize. It's the Two of Pentacles. What else do we got? Page of Cups. So see, this is a court card that I'm not very good at. But what I do understand is the cups are about feelings and emotions and maybe even emotional intelligence and, perceiving the world with your heart. And the page is usually somebody in their younger self or in a young, man, pages are hard. Just kind of like somebody new at experiencing something. So the Page of Cup is new at experiencing how to maybe deal with his emotions, or work through his feelings, or trying to understand new ways of feeling things. Yeah, though the core cards I'm still working on. We'll skip some of this, a lot of these actually, because there's a particular card that I got beef with. All right, and I really want to call this card out because I don't understand. And y'all are gonna understand why I don't understand, so we cannot understand together. All right. Okay, so here's Four of Cups. This is apathy. This guy has 3 cups, right? And he's being handed a new opportunity of this is the symbol of Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups is a new opportunity being presented to you. And he doesn't want that either. He's feeling apathetic. He's feeling indecisive. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's like, I don't like what I have. I don't want anything else. I don't feel anything. Like I don't feel anything. We got the 10 of Wands, which is burden and hard work. You can see this man carrying all the wands all by himself. And he's kind of slouched over like, oh man, this is a lot of work. This is heavy. He's burdened, but he is hardworking. Now let me get to the card. Let me go through the deck and find the card that I want to talk about. There's 78 cards. I'm not going to go through all of them in this video, but there is one that I do want to talk about because I don't understand. Tarot cards are all about interpreting the image. And there is, classic definitions that you should memorize. Here's the card. But overall, when you do a spread of multiple cards, you're interpreting what all these cards are saying to each other to put into a way of telling the person you're doing the reading for or yourself that this is what's going on. Being able to interpret images into a message. And I don't like this card. 2 of Cups. I don't like this card. Now let me tell you why. 2 of Cups is supposed to mean partnership. It's the card of partnership. 2 of Cups is not just about relationships. It can be, but it could also be about business partners or cooperating with, let's say, like your doctor. Like this symbol here in the middle could also mean in a reading. You see the medical symbol in the middle? That could also mean that you need to cooperate or find partnership with a doctor and work on your health. This card can also be about romance, right? But now I'm going to put an image up here on the screen, right? And I've been trying to look at this image and realize what's going on in this image. And I'm going to be completely honest, guys. If you look at her face, all right, let's look at their body language. Let's start with their body language. This is supposed to be about these people are supposed to love each other, right? But if you look close at their body language, it looks like this guy's like, hey, give me your cup. I'm going to take this cup from you. And then look at her face. She's like, bitch, no, you're not. Like, I don't want to work with this guy. Her face says, I don't want to work with this guy. I don't like this guy. This guy wants my cup and I don't want to give it to him. Here, I'm showing you my cup, but like, why are your dirty paws out to grab my cup? When I saw this card and I looked up the meaning, it didn't match to me. And it bothers me so much that she has, this is the conclusion that I came to. All right, this is the conclusion that I came to. She just has resting bitch face. I think she just has resting bitch face. I think maybe she has a good intentions inside. Maybe she does love him, but she got resting bitch face. Right? I just wish she looked happy to see him. That's it. This card will make so much more sense to me. When I see it, I know it means partnership, but she doesn't look happy. And if I was him, I wouldn't want to work with her. I wouldn't want to be with her. That's all. That's all. That's my problem with that card. Other than that, I have no problem with any of the imagery in any other tarot card. Not that I can think of. And I'm still working on the meaning of each card because I do want to do readings. Here's another card that I found very interesting, if I can find it. The Devil card. Now check this out. This is what I learned about the Devil card. Let me just pull it up on the screen so you can see it clear. But in the Devil card, you can see two people, which I guess could represent the Lover card. And let me show you guys a Lover card real quick, because I keep talking about the Lover card. And I should show you guys who don't know anything about tarot what that is. Because these two cards, I think, do stem from the Lovers. I just need to find it. Here we go. So we got the Lovers. Now the Lovers is romance. It is shared values, right? It is, you can see the fire tree behind them, which means passion. She has the fruitation behind her. I think this is Adam and Eve just because of the snake behind her on the tree. But these are the Lovers. You know, this is about relationships, strong bonds. This is about shared values. Everything that makes a healthy relationship is the Lovers, right? That's a good card to get if you're doing a reading about romance. The Devil. Now the Devil, as you can see, here's the Devil. And he's got these two people chained up. Now, if you look closely, their chains are very loose, which means that they could escape if they really wanted to. They could escape, but they're chained by their addiction, temptation, sexuality, their vices, their hedonistic ways of life. And I love that. I love that detail. But here's the thing. Every other tarot deck that I've seen, and there's a lot of decks that are based off of these cards, but are different images by other artists. And a lot of artists overlook that detail. And in their cards, you'll see like those people are tied up tight and they can't escape. And that doesn't represent what this card really means. What this card really means is you are being held by your own temptations. You're not being held by the devil. The devil is just there. If you became more self-aware, you could release yourself from your own temptations. All right. I don't know. I love this. I love these tarot cards. I love the meanings. I love everything about it. I'm trying to learn. I'm new to this. I've been doing this for like a few weeks now. I've been learning a lot. I've been doing I got a notebook over here with a bunch of notes in it that I've been writing down and a bunch of videos I've been watching, and I love it. I love tarot. I'm gonna keep practicing that, and I'm gonna get really good at this. I promise you guys, I'm gonna get really good at this. And we're gonna start doing readings on this channel. I don't know if there's anything else to say, guys. I think I updated you on everything. Um, yeah, my business closed. I finished building out the truck. I mean, there's nothing else to do. I got a lot more storage. The floor is finally clear. Like there's not all the crap that was always on the floor in my way is now up here or on the wall, and I can walk freely around here, you know? And there's nothing on the floor that's gonna bump my feet over. I don't have to walk over anything, and it's great. On top of that, I got the sliding glass door that I've been raving about for a long time now, and it's tinted, and I put some cool lights on it that I'm really proud of. Let me get these lights back on here in the background. I can do it with my toe because I screwed they're battery operated, unfortunately, but I screwed them into the bottom so I can just tap them with my toe. This one does that a lot. Yeah, cool lights in the background. I love lights. It really changed the atmosphere in here, having the lights the way they are. Let's put this back on how it was and get this off. Yeah, really cool vibes, and we could change the vibes in here to whatever we want. I like pink. I like the pink with the lights in the background. I don't know why. I'm really resonating with that. Oops. So yeah, that's where we're at with all this, man. Very soon here, I think in the next few weeks. In the next few weeks, I will be going to the mental hospital and I'll be saying, hey, my name is me, and I'm very interested in, helping out with people's, mental health. And from what I understand is I can volunteer here and then and open the opportunity for myself to be able to work in the main hospital. And I got to work on my speech, right? I need to work on my speech. I'll admit it. But that's the plan. That's the plan. My storage unit is finally cleared out. I don't have to go there and work on that no more. I took some scrap wood and built the cabinet like I've been visioning for a while now. Got more storage. I think we're good. The plan is to finally get a job there, live in this so we can save a ton of money, and then figure out what I want to do next. Do I want to get rid of this and move into an apartment, or do I want to buy something else and live in that just like how I did in this, or rent some land and park this on there and just continue to live out of this? I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens next. But the next plan, I guess, is to figure out how to step my foot in the door of mental health. Like I've been talking about doing with I told my friends about this like a year ago that I wanted to do this. And, I think I've manifested it. I think it's time to go in that direction and grow as a human being. That's all I'm really going to focus on. Relationship, career, and then I really want to focus on tarot as a hobby. And then maybe get to a point where I could do readings, get good at readings, and maybe even turn that into a side hustle. I know that people like to pay money for readings, but I'm going to have to get my reviews up for reading, and I got to get good at it first before I can do that. So it's going to be some time, but I think the more I learn, the more I'll share with you guys on this channel, and I'll show you guys my journey and everything that I'm trying to accomplish now in my life. And I think I'll end the video here because I really want to cook dinner and relax and call it a night. So if you guys watched this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for giving me the time and voice to express myself. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. I will try to make another video soon. I think I'll try to make more videos more often. I know I keep saying that. I know. I'm sorry. It's something I always want to do, but I'm always in my own head about this stuff. And then I talk myself out of it. And I got to stop doing that. I know. I know. I'll work on it. Stay cool. I know it's summer. Stay cool. Make sure you're drinking cool water, ice water. You know, keep your body cool. Keep a hat on your head. Keep the shade over you. Whatever you got to do, man. Y'all stay cool out there and stay healthy. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your mental health. It's very important. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.